Welcome to my self-reflection on the course of ADMS 1010 and how it has affected my life. So very briefly, I just want to dive into how my view on myself has differed from week one's work on the Drucker questions. So diving into these Drucker questions, specifically, how do I perform? How do I get things done? I just want to dive into the preconception I had before the course and then how after the course that conception has changed. So at the start of the course, I thought I was someone who doesn't work well under pressure, under stress, because all that pressure and stress would get to me and I'd cease to make good decisions, to function as a leader or even as a subordinate, as a worker, and just I would slow down, my pace wouldn't get faster and rise to the occasion. It would suffer basically. And after the course is finished, I kind of noticed that that's not the case. And this is because I put myself into it. So while we were doing this work on the Drucker questions, I was like, do I really know or am I just thinking this? So at work, I'm not sure exactly the date, but at work one day, I decided to take charge and to lead on a busy Saturday. I work at the keg, so I was making sure my department, the bussers, working, making good decisions, hustling, all that, right? And it actually ensured a very smooth roll, and my managers noticed that, and we got to talking after that, and it actually led to me getting promoted to a bartender, or not a bartender, a bar back, which is a big move, especially the time I've been there. It's only been, I think, 6 months, and usually it takes a year to get promoted. So just this, not even critical thinking, but just this managing oneself's perspective, just looking at myself and knowing my strengths and weaknesses for real, not just the conception of it, really changed my life and my job and how I'm working. So that's very cool. And a brief dive on the critical thinking aspect. I didn't really understand critical thinking. Obviously, I knew the term, but I didn't really know it before the course. And now, when I get presented a scientific fact, someone claims something about COVID or a claim about hockey or anything like that, any of my interests, I take a second look at it. I look at the facts. I don't just take it for what it is or who's saying it to me. I look at the facts. I notice my biases. Say if it's a complaint about a Leaf player, I know I'm biased to that because I'm a Leaf fan, and I just view any instances of poor evidence or biases or underlying assumptions that can weaken a claim or make a claim stronger in my eyes, but not its actual validity of the claim. And it's just changed how I've looked at life, how I've taken claims and facts and all that. So it has a very big impact on my life, obviously, job performance wise and how I think. So thank you for listening on the self-reflection. And it's very interesting to see how it's changed from week one to week 12. And I'm very grateful for that.